Welcome back to Upper Michigan Today, everybody, and thanks for tuning in to the very first episode of 2025. Feels like we haven't done this in forever, Elizabeth, but we're joined now by Brad of Visit Keweenaw. We're talking about tourism in the Upper Peninsula, starting up in the Keweenaw. So thanks a lot for joining us this morning.
Well, thanks for having me. Am I your first live guest of the year?
Yes, yes, you are.
Right?
Yeah, you
all right.
will.
Well, heck, I feel pretty special. I get to hang out with you guys.
Yes,
I won
do.
something.
I wish we had like a prize or a cookie or something.
Should drop from the ceiling,
We
right?
have nothing.
No.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But you're here.
It's here. Well, thanks for having me. I'm really excited to be here. Yeah.
Well, it's a great day for you to travel down because it wasn't too snowy. The roads were clear, so that's good. But overall, how is the winter season kicked off in the Keweenaw?
You know, it's kicking off, and we got a much better start this year than last winter. So we're thankful that we had some snow. It came in December. We had around 60 inches of snow in December. So yeah, pretty average for us. We had a little bit of a heat wave, right?
Yeah.
And warmed up, but it's cooled back down. Base is really starting to set, which is really exciting. That lake effect engine from Lake Superior, it's really starting to churn, right? So for us, it's exciting. So once the temperature usually drops and Lake Superior is still warm, that means that lake effect snow starts really hitting. And we're hearing reports from places like Mount Bohemia that conditions are improving. We're getting some powder days, which is really exciting. And we're getting really optimistic for the winter events that are coming up here in 2025.
Yeah.
And on the topic of Mount Bohemia, I mean, in addition to its new additions to its Nordic spa, it also won USA Today's best ski resort in North America. I think the #2 spot.
2 this year.
What does that do for tourism, for bringing folks into the area?
That's national recognition for the Keweenaw. I mean, it's incredible, right? We're already on the map. Let's be clear, right? The UP as a whole is a tourism destination that's getting a lot of public love recently within the last few years. But for Mount Bohemia to be recognized, I mean, it's amazing. It broadens out the notoriety of that experience, which is exceptional. Exceptional downhill skiing. You know, I'm not a skier myself. I don't know if you've ever hit Bohemia or not. It's a little challenging. But when you start getting that level of recognition, you start getting people to come, and both travel writers and tourists, they come and experience the hill, and that's just amazing for the region.
Yeah, I'm actually headed up there this weekend. I'm really excited to check out the facilities. So, but also you have the Copper Dog 150 coming up. You have Winter Carnival. There's lots of events. So what are the big ones that are on your calendar that we need to pay attention to?
Holy moly. All right, so Hike and Pava is coming up on January 25th. And Hike and Pava is a celebration of the Keweenaw's love of winter, but also its Finnish heritage and roots. It takes place in downtown Hancock. The 25th is really sort of the biggest day. It's full of activities like parades, kick sled races, wife carrying contest, right? Or it could be husband carrying contest too, right? All this wonderful, fun, exciting things happening to celebrate the Finnish heritage and love of winter in Hancock. But then we move on, and then Winter Carnival's coming back to Michigan Tech this year, right? So February 5th through the 8th, 2-story tall snow sculptures across the city of Houghton, right, run by Michigan Tech students. It's incredible. And a lot of people get excited about the snow sculptures, but there's so many activities that really happen in Houghton during that course of the week, including activities at the Rosé Center, which is actually turning 25 this year, 25th anniversary at the Rosé Center for Performing Arts. So a lot of activities there. We're very excited to learn about.
Ball.
What's that?
Broom ball.
Broom ball, no question about it.
Yeah. Broom ball?
Yeah. And who was better between the two of you?
I don't think either of us were very good, if I recall. I don't think we were good at all.
I don't think so.
No.
I think we're going to have to revisit it this year.
I think we are. Yeah.
A little bit of a redemption shot, but also last winter it was visiting campus. It was
different.
A little bit dismal compared to years prior.
It was a little melty, but here's the thing. It still happened, right? And so the Michigan Tech students, right, they really showed some grit by pulling that together and still putting that on. And it means so much to the community because it brings a lot of people to the Houghton area. So this year, the conditions are going to be better, right? The activities are still going to be really exciting. So we're really stoked for that event to really, you know, get back to the level where it needs to be. This is like its 102nd year, right? So that's a pretty big deal for us. So we're excited about that. And then we get into Jibba Jabba, right? So, February 15th, right? That's going to be Valentine's Day weekend. What better way to spend Valentine's with your loved ones and watching your really pro snowboarders like rail jam in downtown Houghton, right? So they're going to be shredding the incredible courses. Red Bull's going to be there. It's going to be a great party. It's like a block party in the middle of winter in downtown Houghton, celebrating again winter. It's really, really, really cool to come out and watch these guys and women. We have 2 different competitions. Winner take all in terms of you know, a trick judging contest, right? They win a couple $1,000s for the best riders. Pretty sweet. And you get to, they really lay down some really cool tricks, right? So come check that out. So that's really going to be a fun experience. And then of course you got Copper Dog. I know you guys love Copper Dog.
Yeah.
So that's going to be February 28th through March 2nd. And then who doesn't love a great sled dog race, right? So we're really excited to bring that back. Last year it was canceled, right?
Yeah.
A little disappointing, but they still made the best of a bad situation, right? They had the Copper Dash in downtown Calumet, right? So that was a lot of fun. And we're really excited to have that come back because it brings us so much energy to a historic part of the Keweenaw.
Yeah. Well, it was the year of pivoting, and I think everybody showed their grit and just how we can continue forward. But I think we're all ready for that big snow and all of those events to feel a little bit more traditional in the sense that we get to play in the snow. So, all right, let's take a break. We're going to bring you back later in the program, but we're going to talk to some more tourism leaders from across the Upper Peninsula, find out what's happening in other areas. We'll be right back.